Good morning. Well, it is a chilly morning here at Vogel State Park. My mom and I got here last night, got everything set up, and we are going to spend the day relaxing and enjoying some of the local trails. In case you're wondering where Vogel State Park is, it's up in North Georgia, and yesterday we actually drove past mountain crossings and it brought back so many fond memories of walking through that building just a few months ago. So right now we've got a little fire built and I think we're going to read for just a bit before we hike down to the lake. Hi, my name is Megan. Join me as we explore new places together, hike some trails, and enjoy this adventure outdoors. Before we head out on our hike, Sogries, which is a binocular company, has sent me some binoculars for birding, which if you watch my Appalachian Trail vlogs, you know I used the Merlin app a lot to identify birds. So I'm gonna open this up and bring it along with me today. A little lens cleaner, a strap, and the binoculars. So these are the 8x40 field 8.2 long eye relief, and when they sent them to me they said they were specifically good for birding. They also had one that was for astronomy, night sky gazing, but I opted for the birding one. It's a phone adapter so I can connect and take pictures with my phone. Oh, this is nice. So somehow this will connect back here to the lens and I can take pictures of what I see through here on my phone. Here are the instructions. I can't wait to use this today on my hike. It's about noon and we are heading off down to the lake to get in a little hike as well as hopefully some birding because I got my binoculars with me. Merry Christmas! Vogel has been building a new visitor center for the past year and they have recently opened it. We went in yesterday just to check in, but it was super crowded because it was still the weekend. Now it's a weekday, so hopefully we can go in and I can show you guys around a little bit, the new visitor center. Amicalola got a new one, was it 2 years ago? So you guys got to see that if you watched the beginning of my through hike attempt, but now Vogel has a new one as well. So if you're wanting to get up to Blood Mountain from Vogel, that is how you would get to the Coosa Backcountry Trail. There are other ways you can cut through to it, but that is the main way. The Coosa Backcountry Trail, I've done it a couple times. It is pretty difficult. I would say it's harder than going up the back or the front of Blood Mountain on the Appalachian Trail. Here's the new visitor center. We'll stop by in there after we do the trail around the lake. So we're gonna go all the way around. I think it's about 1.5 miles to do the full loop back. So pretty today. Oh, there's a bird. I found it. There it is. There's Blood Mountain in the distance. Little cutie. It's a beautiful day today. Like, it is deceivingly fall. False fall, as we say here in Georgia, because in about a week or two, it'll be summer again. And then we'll probably have another bout of false fall again, and then it might be actual fall. Taking my time in the sun that shines,
Me and everyone that has come to find this world is cruel, but there's
I definitely saw that log up there in the water and thought it was an alligator.
true. But let's go slow.
I mean, I don't think they're up here, but
Living in the moment is the only
this area
truth.
floods.
Let's go slow. Salted towns are where I'd rather be.
See any
They
fish?
give me love and they set
See a
me
lot of
free.
bugs.
The ocean's tides can
Found a
live
fish.
without the moon.
He's
And
hiding.
darling, the
Can you see
same
him?
goes for me and you. Let's go slow. Living in the moment is the only truth. Let's go slow. Living in the moment is the only truth. Let's go slow.
Heading down to the waterfall.
The only truth.
Dangerous spillway, extremely slippery, keep out. I don't know why I feel the need to read signs in an aggressive, somewhat British accent, but I do, so please forgive me.
Let's go slow. Living in the moment is the only truth. Let's go slow. Living in the moment is the only truth.
This side of the lake is so loud because you are right on the highway, so sorry for the highway noise, but we're about 1.5 miles into our hike. We took a little spur trail down to the waterfall. Beautiful. It is flowing pretty well today. I mean, it typically is, but we are now on the other side heading back towards the visitor center, so I'll show you that once we get back there. But we're gonna enjoy the rest of this little hike around the lake. Butterfly. Yeah, there's a lot of butterflies. This tree has a little tag. 644. We're back! We've got some restrooms over here on the side, along with a water bottle refill station, which is a nice addition. The main parking lot's over to the right, but this is how you would come in. They've added some maps of the trails and the campsites, which is really nice. And then over to the left, we sat under there for a little while yesterday while it was raining when we first checked in, and they've got a nice gas fireplace in there. Let's head inside. Nothing really that way. And the store's over here. Well, the new visitor center is pretty nice. We are walking towards, this is the old one here, She was saying it took about 2 years for them to build. I got a Diet Coke. It was pretty cheap actually, less than $2, which for a state park I feel like is pretty good. But yeah, it was very pretty inside. It kind of reminded me of Fort Yargo Visitor Center just a little bit, but very nicely done and overlooking the lake. We're making our way back up to our campsite. Looks like some clouds are rolling in, so we might get an afternoon shower. Every time a car goes over that bridge down there, it sounds like thunder. Where is that thunder?
I heard it after the car went over the bridge, so I don't know.
Vogel blows my mind that it has 90 campsites. This is a huge park.
Very capping.
Vogel State Park time capsule sealed beneath this marker on July 4th, 2000 to be opened on July 4th, 2050. I wonder what they put in there. It was funny because when we first got here last night, my mind immediately started looking for bear hang trees. I don't know why, but I was pointing to a tree that was behind our campsite and I was like, oh my gosh, that's perfect. My mom was like, we're not hanging our food. It's just gonna go in the car. Explains to me why that is how my brain thinks, but I think it's just automated. We're camping, must find bear hang tree. This has been so relaxing. We do have a very noisy neighbor with 3 young children who scream a lot. But otherwise, it's been very relaxing. Finished our hike at just under 4 miles today. Home sweet home. We've got a few hours before dinner, so I'm gonna give you a campsite tour of our massive campsite cribs. Come on in. This is our living room. Usually we've got a fire going, but we don't right now. We'll have one later tonight. Here is our kitchen and dining room. Think of an open concept, outdoor dining vibe. I really like it. If we go upstairs, we can follow me upstairs here. We have an upstairs master suite. And I'm not gonna take it in there because it's a little messy right now. But my favorite part, we got a hammock. We are staying at campsite 85 right now. The park isn't super busy, so I'm gonna try to find 2 other sites that are laid out just a little bit different and show them to you. I would give you a little bathroom tour, but they're kind of busy right now and cleaning, so I might do that later, but it's very basic. It's a shower, a sink, and a toilet, and I think they have heat in the wintertime as well, but it's very peaceful, very relaxing. And this loop up at the top is reserved for mostly tent camping and pop-up campers just because it is tight and narrow, so it's harder for the larger campers to get up here, but they've got plenty of campsites, so no matter what your setup is, I am sure that you can find a spot here at Vogel. I think we're just gonna chill out for a few hours before we make dinner. Dinner time! Wow, look at that knife work. I wish I had smell-o-vision because this smells amazing. Dinner time! Yum! Bon appetit! B-E-A-R. This is our bathroom block and dumpster and sink washing and all of that. I just came out of here, so I know that it's empty, but shower, sink, toilet. Caution. And a mother doing the washing up. Thank you. That is beautiful. Yum. I don't know if you can see it on that top log, but I just drew the creepiest smiley face. It was meant to be cute, but on that note, Good night. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed coming along for my mom and I's camping adventure up at Vogel, and be sure to go and check out the new visitor center if you're ever in the area. If you're interested in getting yourself a pair of the binoculars that I opened and had the chance to use, they have so kindly sent me a discount code, which I will pop up here on the screen, as well as add to the comments down below. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff that really helps small content creators like me. And I will see you all in the next adventure outdoors.